Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to today's workout. We are doing an upper pull workout. So today you're going to want a heavier set of dumbbells, a lighter set of dumbbells if you have them, and then a stability ball. If you don't have any of those, that's fine. The biggest thing is a set of dumbbells. You can use a kettlebell instead if you just have that and you need to do that. It's actually back here. So, let's get started. Do some squats, do some leg movements, arm movements, just getting yourself warmed up right now. Sorry, I gotta fix this. So, like I said, it is an upper pull. We are doing a circuit workout today. We're doing upper pull today, upper push tomorrow. We're going to finish with legs for the week on Saturday. So our first exercise here is going to be bent over rows. So, we're doing this with our dumbbells. So for this one, you're going to be holding one in each hand. You're hinged forward. Pull up. Squeeze the shoulders together. Keep it nice and tight. Try and keep that back straight as much as you can. So that's going to be our first one. If you don't have the dumbbells, you can use a kettlebell. Obviously, it's going to be a little easier because you can probably do heavier weights than you have in kettlebell for the bent over rows. Exercise after that is star jumps. So we're going to start with our feet together, jumping all the way out, nice and light on the toes. You can also do one-footed hops if you want to modify. And if you don't really like star jumps or want to do them something else for whatever reason, you can do just a jump squat. So push up onto the toes, get the heels off the ground. If you're doing it without the jumping, the non-impact version of that. So after that, we have our dumbbell underhand rows. This time we're going to be holding the weights with your palms facing forward, bent over, just not quite as far, and you're pulling the weights up into the shoulders, back and forth on that one. Then burpee jumping jacks. So we're coming down into a burpee, coming up, 1, 2, 3 on the jumping jacks. You can step out the burpee all the way out and step the jumping jacks to modify, otherwise whole body extensions, and again the step out jumping jacks to modify that one. Then we have reverse flies. For this, you will want the lighter weights. So if you have lighter dumbbells, you're going to be bent over, hinged forward at the waist, just coming up and back. So just to hold shoulder height and back. You can do this without weights if you don't have them. Just really tighten up the muscles, coming back and through that way. If they're a little bit heavy, you can also, if the weights are a little heavier than you'd like, you just bend the arms a little bit and come up and through. But if they're a lot heavier, just do them with no weights because you'll still get a pretty good challenge there. Windshield wipers is our next one after that. We're going to be laying down on the ground, crunching up the core. We're going back and forth. And the lower you have your legs and the arms, the harder this will be. So you can crunch up, you can even bend the knees a little bit to modify that one. After that, we have stability ball front raise. So grabbing your stability ball. We're going to be laying on it with your arms out. Try and find that spot where you can challenge it, coming up and back. And if you have enough room to lower them all the way down, otherwise move them out a little bit to the side if you need to on that. And then lateral hops is our last one. So we're just going to be on the toes, going side to side. Quick steps if you're not doing the jumping. Just light on the toes, keep that pace moving as much as you can. So that is our workout for today. So we're going to get started. I'm going to grab my stopwatch. We're going 45 seconds on each with a 10 to 15 second break. Alright, so we're going to get started with our bent over rows. So, palms facing forward. We're going 40 seconds. Ready? And begin. So you're hinged forward, pulling up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. We want to be nice and controlled on this. This one's not about going fast. It's about making the muscles work, getting the most out of it as you can. From the side, you're close to the 45-degree angle bend. We're about halfway done with these. So keeping that up, pinch the shoulder blades together, getting the most you can out of each movement. We're down into the last 10 seconds. So finish this off. We want to stay strong all the way through and back. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. We are on star jumps now. So nice and light on the toes, letting yourself recover. Catching your breath. We're going 45 seconds all the way out with the arms. All right. Ready? And begin. So all the way out. Find a pace that challenges you. Again, focus on your 100%. Whatever you want to do for this. Whether it's faster, jumping higher, not jumping at all. Whatever challenges you. And then give it all you got. We're halfway done. So keep that up all the way through to the end, into the last 10 seconds. Try and finish strong all the way through. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So now I've got our underhand dumbbell rows. So just a slight bend forward, palms facing out. Ready? And begin. So pulling up into the armpits, keeping that back bent over. So for this one, you're not as far bent over. You just want that little bit in the back. Pulling up. We're about halfway done. So keeping that up nice and strong. Last 10 seconds. All the way through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. So now we've got our burpee jumping jacks. So find in your space. Try and catch the breath a little. We're starting in 5. All right, ready? And begin. So down. 1, 2, 3. Getting the jumping jack. 1, 2, 3. 3 jumping jacks on each one. Getting that full jump out. We're about halfway done with these. Try and keep that up all the way in. Get into the last 10 seconds now. So keeping that pace going strong. All the way through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, reverse flies. So we've got our lighter weights now. Catching your breath. 45 seconds. We're going to start in 5. So this one you want to hinge down a little bit more. Ready? And begin. So notice I'm a little lower on this one than I was for the others. We want to still keep it nice and controlled with the weights. Coming up to shoulder height. Should be feeling this in that low back from all the bending, as well as hopefully in between the shoulder blades. Again, if you don't have the weights, that's fine. Just really focus on squeezing up and back. Really push like you're moving your arms through jello, and you'll still get a pretty good challenge. This one's not about speed. It's about controlling the weights and challenging those muscles the whole way through. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, we are down into windshield wipers now. Turn me down, back and forth with the feet. Let yourself recover, getting that. Catch your breath. All right, in 3, 45 seconds. Ready? And begin. Going back and forth. Keeping that core nice and tight. Good, all the way through. Making the most you can out of each one of these. Make sure to challenge those muscles. Core stays engaged. We're halfway done with this. So working those arms and legs back and forth. Challenge yourself all the way in. All right, we're into the last 10 seconds. So make this count. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, so we got our last two stability ball front raise and lateral hops. So we're grabbing the stability ball, grabbing the weight, and we're gonna go 45 seconds, starting in 3. All right, and begin. So just lifting up to the front and coming back. So you might need to go a little bit out to the side. I need to pump my ball up a little bit, so I'm lower than I normally would be. So just move your arms out to the side. If that's the case, lifting them up in front. Again, you can totally do this one without weights too. Just coming out and through. Again, really try and tighten up those shoulder muscles as you come through to the end. Good. Then keep the palms kind of facing down and towards you in these last few seconds of work. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, we're going to finish with our lateral hops. So going side to side. Nice and light on the toes. We're going to start in 5. Back and forth using the arms. Ready? And begin. So just nice and quick. Use the arms. Keep the feet together if you can. We want this to be a quick paced one. Back and forth. Challenge those muscles. Nice and light. Keep your knees relaxed and your heels off the ground. That'll make your muscles absorb as much of the impact as you can from that back and forth jumping. Good. We're over halfway done. I just need to watch at that angle. Good. Into those last 15 seconds. Really keep it strong. Keep that pace up. Moving nice and light. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, catch your breath. Get a quick drink. Give you about 30 seconds to recover, reset. And we're going to be back on round 2. So we're going to do, starting with bent over rows. All right, so in about 15 seconds, we're going to be back on that one. All right, in 5. All right, ready? And begin. So you hinge down, again rowing up, pinch the shoulder blades together. Getting that full control. Again, this is our last time on each of these exercises. We're only doing 2 rounds. So make it strong. We're halfway done with these. So keeping that nice and controlled. Pinching the shoulder blades all the way through. Making the most you can out of each one of these. We have under 10 seconds left. Finishing this off under 10. Last 5. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Now we've got our star jumps again. So light on the toes. We're going 45 seconds. All right, starting in 3 now. So all the way out and through. Ready? And begin. So coming all the way out. Again, getting higher. Keeping a quick pace. Stepping it out however you're doing. We want to challenge those muscles. Make them work that whole way through. Keeping that nice easy breathing. Halfway done with this. So pushing that pace all the way through to the end. Last 15 seconds. So keeping it up. Nice and light on the toes. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Whew. All All right, so we're under our bent over rows. So catching your breath. I'm sorry, underhand. So palms are facing forward now. Starting in 3. And go. So keep those palms facing forward. Squeeze up and back. Really try and pinch those arms. Bringing the weights up into the shoulder blades. We're over halfway done with this. So coming all the way through. Making the most you can out of each one of these. We've got 10 seconds left now. So keeping that working. Almost done, finishing off. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. We're on to our burpee jumping jacks. So we're coming all the way down to burpee. All the way out in the jumping jack. All right, ready? And begin. Coming down. 1, 2, 3. Coming all the way down. Nice and light on the toes for the jumping jacks. Keeping that pace up. Try and push it through. Really challenge yourself on that movement, on that pacing. Good, keeping that up. Nice strong finish. Almost done. Last few seconds of work. All the way through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, reverse flies are next. So grabbing the light weights, coming back. Right in 3. Ready? And begin. So again, keep that back straight. Staying bent over. Lifting those arms up. Make use of the whole 45 seconds. Back's probably starting to burn a little bit right now. That's okay. Come up a little bit if you need to. And just raise it out. Otherwise, keep that bend. We got 15 seconds left on this. Challenge yourself to finish strong. Make those muscles work. This is when you get stronger. It's at the end of the workout when you're pushing those last few reps. So make this the best you can. All the way in 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, excellent job. We are onto our windshield wipers. All right, so going back and forth. And begin. So all the way through. Want to keep that belly button pulling tight towards the spine. Arms and legs working that whole way through. Keeping that engaged. Keeping that range of motion. Go ahead, keep pushing on that in. We'll get all the way through and back. We're into the last 15 seconds of work on this. So challenge yourself through that pace. Keep moving and breathing. Under 5 seconds left. Making it count. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, windshield wipers done. We're on to stability ball front raise. So grabbing our stability ball again. Again, you want the palms kind of pointed down towards you on this one. So catching your breath, we're going to start in about 5. All right. Ready? And begin. So coming out to the side. In the back of the shoulders. This is our last upper pull one for the day. So make those muscles work. Filling it all the way through. Again, with or without weights. This one you can challenge yourself either way. And keep that nice easy breathing. Nice deep breaths. Moving into the last 15 seconds now. Challenge yourself all the way through. Towards that finish line. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we've got our lateral hops to finish it off. All right, so back and forth, nice and light on the toes. We're starting in 5, 45 seconds, and begin. To make this one quick, you want to challenge those muscles, nice and light on the toes. Try and keep soft knees as much as you can. Alternating hands, back and forth, pushing that pace. Challenge yourself to finish it off. We're coming up on the halfway point now, so pushing towards that finish line. Keep that heart rate up. We want to finish nice and strong. Can't see. 15 seconds left. All the way through, make sure you're pushing that whole time, making the most you can out of each one of these. Almost done. Finishing strong. 3, 2, 1, and relax. You are done. All right. Virtual high five. Excellent job. Everyone doing that at home. Finished it all the way in. Catch your breath, get a quick drink. And then we're going to stretch it out. Good. So, again, after you get a drink, just keep your feet moving. We'll start with just kind of an open arm stretch. We usually start with this one. This is a good way to kind of open up the airway, let yourself breathe. All right. Lock the fingers behind the back and pull. Pull your shoulders back. Same thing, we're opening up those shoulders, letting you get those nice deep breaths. And then as you keep the feet moving, you get a good recovery in that way. So finishing this through. Again, nice, deep, easy breathing. It's going to help you recover a little bit better at the end of all of these. All right, feet together. We're going to reach down towards the toes. Stretch that out. Pulling that back down. A good stretch all the way through there. All right, go ahead and sit down. I'm going to grab one leg. I'll get across. Keeping that nice, easy breathing. Stretching it out. We're going to switch now. Challenge that through. All right, feet apart. We're going to reach forward now, and we're going to cross the arms. Reach toward opposite legs. This will get a good stretch through the shoulder, especially the top one. As you reach up and across, you also feel a little bit of a stretch in the hamstring there. So as you're coming forward, you're really pulling with this arm. This bottom arm pulls a little bit, but the top one's doing more. And then just that little bit of a stretch through the hamstrings and legs. We're going to switch arms on top now. So same thing, we're just pulling a little more with the other arm. Grab our feet and pull yourself down. You're trying to get a good stretch through the back. You might be able to get a lot lower than this depending on your flexibility. So our goal is to kind of pull the shoulders down in towards the inside of your quads. You're trying to get that almost like you're trying to crunch really far. Get a good stretch through that back area. We got a lot of low back kind of secondary target just from being bent over so much. So if you're not used to doing stuff like that, you might be a little bit sore, especially if you're sitting a lot. And a lot of people are right now, especially if you're here in Minnesota. All right, grab one leg and hug it towards you. As the weather has not been as nice recently for our walks, that help keep the sanity when you're stuck inside a lot. So we're pulling the one leg towards us, pull that knee towards the shoulder, switch legs. So nice easy breathe in. And as you're coming down, kind of letting that heart rate come down, make sure you take nice deep breaths, letting yourself recover, bringing the oxygen all the way in, all the way out. Good. All right, we're gonna lay back now. Pull your one leg up. Just kind of get a nice easy stretch there. Then we're gonna pull it across towards the opposite side of the body. And this stretching, you want to make sure you get some stretching in, even if you can't do everything that we show. The stretching does matter, because as you work your muscles, especially if you're not as used to it, they're going to start to tighten up as part of that process of getting stronger. When you work your muscles, they break down, and then your body's like, oh, we need to be stronger because we're getting stressed, and it builds the muscle up. So that's kind of how that works. And part of that process is a lot of times they'll tighten up as kind of a defense mechanism, pull it across. Plus, when you work them, they tighten up. So we want to stretch them out, and that's why right after the workout is the best time, because they're nice and loose. They've got really good blood flow because you've been working out, and you can kind of pull them a little bit more and get that good stretch, and then you won't be quite as tight when you're done. You'll still be a little bit sore, especially if you're not used to it. So that is our workout for today. Excellent job, everyone. Post in the comments when you finish. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We did our upper pull. We're doing upper push tomorrow. So good workout there. Keep up the good work, and I will see you guys next time.